Assalamu alaikum Muslim Connection. We're here sitting here with Sister Atessa, who's going to tell us a little bit about herself and her business, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, my dear sisters in Islam. I hope everyone is doing well in this year 1434 of Ramadan. May all the blessings we seek be bestowed upon us. I'm talking to you all today about what I do. I don't sell things. I don't have a store. Unfortunately, I don't sew like some of my beautiful sisters, but what I do is very important. I help people who have mental illnesses. I've been doing this about 3 years, but I've been in the mental health field for about 20 years. I have a Bachelor's of Science degree in psychology from James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia. With that degree, I have did a lot of different things, but what I'm focusing on now is helping adults who have a qualified mental illness, and it's very pervasive in America. It goes undiagnosed a lot. So what I do is I help people who have one of these illnesses make a better life for themselves. I'm considered what they call in our world the qualified mental health professional. And what I do is basically when I find someone who has one of these illnesses, they have an assessment done, and if they're qualified through Medicaid, then we start seeing them. And that's what I've been doing for about 3 years now. I'm currently working with an agency. I've worked with a couple different agencies. I really enjoy what I do. I left a job making about $70,000 a year to go to a job making about between $30,000 and $50,000 a year, depending on what I have, how many clients I have, and what I've been doing with them. But it's much more rewarding for me because I feel like I'm giving back to the community. I just want to talk a little bit more about what I do. I'm actually trying to help more Muslims because unfortunately, we do have issues in the Muslim community, and a lot of them go very undiagnosed because people are afraid to, ask for help. And, it is upon us that if we have an illness that, we ask from our Lord that, He puts us in the way of getting salvation and help for that. So one of the things that I like to say is, if you need help, ask for it, because, there may be a person that that may need the help, or you may be the person that needs the help. So don't hesitate to call or send somebody an email or a text message. I'm always available. I try to respond back to any emails or text messages or even phone calls that I get within 24 hours. My phone number is 804-833-8044, and my email address is wolf, and that's WOLF, and then it's ASSET @yahoo.com. I do have a Facebook page. It's Wolf Asset, and I do occasionally get on Instagram. What I'd like to talk about now is if there are any sisters in the Richmond area who have a bachelor's degree in psychology or social service science, and they're looking to get into this field, or they have need of some assistance on learning what they need to do to get into this field, or if they would like someone to come and talk to them, I'm available to do that. I'm also currently recruiting resumes for my agency so that we can hire other people to do the work that I do. So if anybody's looking for a job and they have a bachelor's degree in a social science, please forward the resume to me at WOLFASSET @yahoo.com. Or if you need to call me, again, the number is 804-833-8044. The last thing that I will end on is I'm also undertaking a new venture. I would like to work on establishing a place for women who are coming back from being incarcerated. I'm also going to be working with some people in the community, so if there's anybody that is interested in helping out with a prison reentry program or has some knowledge that we could all benefit from, I would greatly appreciate it. That's about all that I have to say. I think Sister Zainab has some questions, so.
Well, can you explain to the sisters and whoever is watching exactly what reentry is?
There's a reentry initiative in the state of Virginia that the governor has put forth, and it's supposed to be a 4-year plan. It's really taking longer than 4 years to, I think, put it all together. But the problem is we have a very severe issue in Virginia with inmates when they come home, when they're let out of prison. They have no housing, they have no way to eat, they can't get a job, they have no medical assistance, and a lot of them have some severe issues when it comes to mental health. So what I'm trying to do is establish a program where at least the sisters and other females can come out of prison and they have a safe house. We want to work on educating them. We want to put things in place so that we can actually go before the courts and ask for assistance when it comes to their mental health, to medicate, possibly letting them have Medicaid. We have a lot of different ideas, and we're working on putting them in place. We're working on getting a nonprofit status so that we can be awarded some grants that will help put this in place, because it is a service that we really need. Like I said, there's a lot of people that will leave prison and they will end up recidivating. They'll go right back because they have no support, they have no housing, they have no health care. It's a serious issue in our communities, and unfortunately it does affect a lot of our brothers and sisters who unfortunately, have went to prison and they come home and they have no support.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you, sister. Is there, let me see if I have any more questions. What about, I know you were saying you were asking for sisters who lived in a Richmond area, but what if any sisters wanted to relocate to the Richmond area? Do you think there's a strong support system of sisters here that would help if somebody had a bachelor's degree? And
definitely. Definitely. Well, if you're out of state or you're out of town, we have people come from all over that relocate to the Richmond area. The Richmond area has a lot of agencies, and if you couldn't work at our agency, there are so many different agencies that do the work that I do that I'm sure that if we were full, which I don't anticipate, but if for some reason we were, I know several owners of other agencies that are also looking for employees.
Okay. Jazakallah khair, sister.
Assalamu alaikum. The year of... And I messed it up.
That's okay.
Now when you point this time, do I go?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll just cut it.